So you just come to a comfortable seated position, nice and grounded, rooted to the earth. Spine nice and straight. You can roll your shoulders up and back. Slightly tuck the chin, and then slightly press the heart chakra out. Relax the jaw, relax the tongue, maybe slightly part the lips, and continue to breathe in and out through the nose. Long, deep, and slow, just following the breath in through the nostrils and down the front of the spine. And on the exhale, up the back of the spine and out the nostrils. Just really tuning into the breath. Using the three-part yogic breath, so we'll expand the belly, the lower parts of the lungs, then expand up into the upper lung, and then up around the rib cage, making space around the heart, and topping off at the clavicle. And on the exhale, just reversing the process until you're all the way down at the bottom and the navel comes in towards the belly. Just take some breaths like this to really tune into yourself, make some time for yourself. Let go of all the thoughts, all the worries, all the activities we had going on today. You can use the mental mantra Sat Nam. I like to use Sat on the inhale, so like Sat mentally, and then Nam on the exhale, mentally, internally. Just to keep the mind, when it starts to wander, kind of like a dog, just give it a little yank on the chain, get it to heel, walk right nice beside you. It's just really perfecting the posture, getting control of our physiology. Alright, so we'll get ready to tune in. We're going to use the mantra, the Adi mantra. So it goes Ong Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. And then Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Siddhi Guru Deve Name. And it essentially just connects us to the teacher within, the infinite teacher within us that's always with us, always there, that creative potential that we all have. If you want to, I encourage you to do your best to chant along. But if not, you're more than welcome to just sit and take in the vibrations. But when you chant it out, you feel it. Sometimes all you have to do is tune in, and you feel those vibrations, and you're like, do I really need to do this asana practice? But it just kind of like gets you ready for, it sets the tone. So we'll just rub the hands together. Bring them into pranam mudra at the heart center after you start to feel that heat between the palms. Putting some nice pressure on the palms to balance out the polarities. You'll kind of notice there's a nice indent in the chest plate where your thumb knuckles fit perfectly, kind of like we're designed for this posture. So once you get in this posture, just take a deep breath in, bring the shoulders up, and exhale, let them roll back and down. Inhale, bring the shoulders up. And exhale, let them fall back, letting it all out. One more time, inhaling deep, deep, deep. And exhaling, let it all out. Shoulders back. Take a deep breath to get on the same page. And exhale. Inhale deep to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Inhale deep and hold. Apply the Mula Bandh, squeezing the energy from the lower chakras up. Take a sliver in. And exhale, relax, hands on the knees. Take a second to stretch your legs out if you need. And then we'll come right into the first posture. So for the first one, we're going to put our arms up at a 60-degree angle. And then we're going to bend the hands down so they're straight. You're going to feel that pressure like in your forearm and your wrist. And then relax the shoulders. Let them be there, but let them be there, essentially. Just let them be there. Don't try too hard with it. And then we're going to do breath of fire, which is the rapid pumping of the navel in and out through the nose. And you can bring your drishti, your eye gaze, your internal gaze to the third eye point to stimulate the pineal gland. This bend in the hands is very important. It stimulates the brain. And then keeping the arms straight, there's meridians running through our arms that connect to our heart and our lungs. So combining all these techniques, all these benefits into this powerful pose will help us to stimulate the heart, to strengthen our auric field. And when we do that, we access that auric magnetic field by stimulating the nervous system and the nerves by way of the heart. And we're also, so the heart generates like 2 watts of electricity per pump, and we're 70% water. So you think the water and those liquid chemicals that are in there can really affect our well-being, our mentality, and then when you get to the energetic realm, the auric field. So just imagine you're in like a golden orb. There's a nice golden arc coming from hand to hand, and it's just strengthening with each breath. And then we'll be here for just 10 more seconds, and then stay in the posture. Now we're going to just inhale deep, and then pump the belly while holding the breath, if you can, 16 times. Exhale, and inhale again, hold and pump the belly 16 times. Exhale, one more time, inhaling deep, pumping 16 times. Exhale. Now let the arms come down parallel to the floor beside you. And let the hands just kind of dangle, but the arms are straight like iron rods. And from here, breath of fire. For just about 90 seconds. And you see if you can just let the hands dangle, but the arms are staying straight like iron rods. So we're like sitting in the fire, that transformative fire. The asana means to take your seat. And we're pumping that navel fire, which is where Rudrani, the transformative fire, where our willpower, our courage, our strength stems from. So once you can find the comfortability in this uncomfortable position, it's really just preparing you for all the like stressors of life. So we got about 30 seconds left. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Inhale deep and hold. Perfect the posture. Apply the mula bandh. Perfect stillness. And exhale slowly. Let your arms come down, cleansing that auric field on the way, pushing all that no longer serves, all the negative energy, cleansing it out, down to the earth, letting it transmute it into positive good. Just take a second here to really sit with yourself, sit with that stillness within. All right. So now we can come onto our knees. And then we'll just be kind of leaning back at like 60 degrees. And we're going to be doing that same belly pump here. So we're just inhaling. And this time, just pump the belly as many times as you can. And when you're ready, just exhale and then repeat. What we're doing here is we're massaging our internal organs. We can go to the gym, strengthen our muscles, but this is how we strengthen our organs, strengthen our nervous system, truly giving us the capacity to live a deeper, fuller life, expanding our consciousness and our awareness, so our lives can grow without needing any more external factors. They grow from within. So for this one, it's not really breath of fire. It's more just inhale, hold the breath in, and then pump the belly. And when you can't pump anymore, you just exhale. And if you're on your moon cycle, you could just do long, slow, deep breaths, no breath of fire. And now if you can lean back a little bit more to about 30 degrees. And just continue the inhaling, holding, and pumping, and exhaling. We're going to have a nice little rest after this, so give it what you can. About 30 more seconds. And then see if, while you're pumping, if you can leave a light applied mula bandh. So you really feel that energy starting to circulate, starting to channel. All right, good. Now just slowly come up. And then spread the knees and just come back down into child's pose. lowering the forehead to the ground. And then put your hands into prana mudra in front of you. And just long, deep, slow breaths deep into the belly. And that's it. Now just see if you can breathe just a little bit deeper, even though we're in this compromised position, filling the lungs to their fullest capacity. Breathing all the way down to the pelvic bowl and just letting the oxygen stack and stack and stack. So now we're going to use a mantra in this position. It's Ung So Hung. So Ung is the creative consciousness. So Hung is essentially I am thou. So I'll just do, it'll be like a call and repeat, and you can just repeat after me. Ung, 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 Ung. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ung, 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 ung. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Hung, 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 hung. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Now just inhale deep, apply the Mulaband. Take a sliver breath in. And exhale, relax. Relax the breath. And just come up into staff pose with your feet out in front of you. We'll just inhale, raise the arms up. Then exhale, hinge forward at the hips. And whatever you can reach, whatever's accessible to you. If you can reach all the way to your big toes, just wrap your peace fingers around the toes. And then press your thumbs into the top. This is a meridian point to help stimulate the brain. Yeah, so like this, yeah. Perfect. And then just long, deep, slow breath. Using that mantra, Sat Nam, or even just counting, whatever mantra you would prefer. We'll just be here relaxing for 60 minutes or 60 seconds. Breathing deep down to the pelvic bowl, expanding the belly, activating apana vayu, or eliminating energy. Helps with letting go of experiences, also helps with digestion. Just 30 more seconds here. This one's easy, but it's hard because the mind is wandering. Just remember that mental mantra of your choice. I use Sat Nam, Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale, which means truth is my identity. So inhaling true reality, exhaling ego and the false reality. All right, take a deep breath in and apply Mula Bandha. Straightening the spine, tucking the chin. Sliver breath in. And exhale. Just bring your arms back behind you again. We'll do back platform. So our arms are just behind us, and then we lift our hips up, toes pointed in front of us, and then chin towards the chest, and then breath of fire. If you can, bring the chin in towards the chest. This is applying a Jalandhar Bandha, the neck lock. This keeps the energy kind of just channeled down here, and it keeps you from getting lightheaded and kind of spinning out. If your eyes are closed, try the drishti, the eye gaze at the third eye point. This puts pressure on the pineal gland, begins to activate it, brings peace, well-being, intuition. So you got another minute to go. For this last minute, just start to walk your feet out while you're doing breath of fire. "30 seconds. There's a shavasana after this, so give it all you can. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Inhale deep and hold. Apply the Mula Bandha. Bring the hips up. Sliver in. And exhale, come down into a corpse pose, shavasana. Take a 3-minute break. Just relaxing, breathing, watching the breath, regulating it, slowing it, noticing as the breath starts to slow, the heart starts to follow, the mind starts to follow. Just tuning into the silence, the raindrops. The healing vibrations of the gong. Right, just start to come back to your body. Some light movements in the toes and the fingers, the wrists, the ankles. And just slowly make your way up into position, staff position with your legs out in front of you. And next we'll be doing a full body mudra. This one there's literally like just text and text and text on this position. So we'll have our right leg out in front of us, our spine nice and straight. And if you can put the heel underneath the perineum, and this will like automatically apply mula bandha. If not, you could just put the sole of the foot against the thigh. But if you can, the heel will go on the perineum. And then we'll just inhale our arms up. Then exhale, reach for the feet, the ankles, the shins, whatever's accessible to you. If you can reach your feet, then wrap your right peace fingers around the big toe, and then press your thumb on the top, the fleshy mound, and your left hand just grab the foot. And then take an inhale in once you find your grip to straighten and extend the spine. And then just close the eyes, relax the gaze, or roll them up towards the Ajna chakra. Take a few breaths in here to get still in the posture, connect to the mudra. Maha Mudra, the great mudra, the great seal. And for a few minutes, we're just going to be inhaling deep, then exhaling completely, holding the breath out for 8 seconds and applying the mula bandha. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then inhaling deep. Exhaling completely. Apply mula bandha for 8 seconds, holding the breath out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then inhale. And exhale. Apply mula bandha. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. And just continue for a few moments, inhaling, exhaling, holding out with the mula bandha. If you've read Autobiography of a Yogi and are familiar with Kriya Yoga, this is one of the main postures in that lineage of yoga. When I was in India, you would see sadhus on the side of the street just doing this posture, this meditation. Once you perfect this posture, it's really all that you need as far as yoga goes. about 30 more seconds. All right, when you finish your last round, just come lying down on your back. And then from here, we're just going to point the toes and then lift the right leg up 90 degrees, pointing the toes towards the ceiling. Then breath of fire. Continue breath of fire, lower the right leg, and alternate raise the left leg up. Continuing breath of fire, lower the legs, and then raise them both about 2 feet off the ground. If you need support under your lower back, just put your hands underneath your bum. Ten more seconds. Inhale deep and hold. Apply the Mula. Let the legs shake. And when you're ready, just exhale, relax the legs down. And take a quick Shavasana. Spreading the arms and legs nice and wide, allowing that energy to circulate. Releasing all breath techniques. Letting the belly rise and fall. From here, we're going to come into shoulder stand. So if you're on your moon, you can sit this one out. If it's not in your practice, you could just remain in Shavasana. So we'll just come up into shoulder stand. Just bringing the knees in towards the chest, and then lifting the hips up, and then making a basket for our lower back with our hands, and then stretching the legs up towards the sky. And make sure to keep your face facing the sky. Don't turn your neck left or right. It can cause some damage. When you find this posture, just let your legs spread open like a big Y, and then breath of fire. About 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Inhale deep and hold. Apply the Mula Bandh. Sliver in. And exhale, relax. Coming down vertebrae by vertebrae, being very careful. And just take a quick, very brief Shavasana, allowing the energy to circulate. Letting the arms and legs spread nice and wide. Creating no traffic for the energy to move freely. Creating nice space. Alright, then from here, we're just going to bring our hands and our arms just like straight up, extending straight up from the shoulders towards the sky. Then on the inhale, we just lift our legs up about, a foot to 2 feet. And then on the exhale, let them lower, and then bring the chin in towards the chest. Inhaling, legs up, and exhaling, legs down, chin in towards the chest, like a little teeter-totter. Just long, deep, slow breaths, controlled movements. This is the last hard one of the day. Teaching us to find focus when we have none, to find patience when we have none, to find strength when we have none, reminding us of our infinite power always within us. one really works on the hip flexors and the core, helping us to stay young, to stay mobile. My hatha yoga teacher tells me that age is really defined by the flexibility of our spine and our ability to stay moving, to stay mobile, keep our shoulders loose and our feet from crystallizing. About 30 seconds left. Ten seconds. And you inhale with the legs up, just inhale deep and hold. Take a sliver in. And exhale, relax. And come up into a seated position. And then just give yourself a nice hug. Hugging across the body towards the shoulders. Sitting nice and straight. Eyes closed if you're comfortable. And roll the eyes up towards the Ajna chakra. Just giving ourselves a nice hug. Taking some deep breaths. Straightening the spine, tucking the chin. Shoulders open, heart open. Now just roll your head in whichever direction you like in nice and slow figure eights. Just massaging the neck. Winding down. Just switch directions. I'll just come back to center. And we're going to do 10 of these. So one deep breath in. Hold the breath and bow forward. And then cannon breath through the mouth and exhale up. So 1. Inhale deep and hold, bow forward. Cannon breath up. 2. 3. Inhale deep. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Now stay in the posture, and this is going to be a call and response mantra. So I'll say, then you can repeat after me. God and me and God are one. 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 Last one. God and me and God are one. And inhale deep and hold. Apply the mula band. Feel that connection to the pranic field all around us. The connection to God. The connection to life force. Sliver breath in. And exhale. We'll just go into a quick meditation. So we'll just bring the hands in a downward facing triangle at the root chakra. And then we'll just, on the inhale, we're going to bring the hands up through the chakras. And as we pass each chakra, just mental mantra inside, Om. I kind of like to imagine it as like if you remember Sonic the Hedgehog when you run through the coins, like it's like Om, 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 Om. So you're just charging each chakra. So once you get to the heart, the triangle starts to open, and you're reaching the top of your inhale. The arms come wide. Then you hold the breath. Lightly raise the chin. And you can think God and me and God are one. Just continue to think Om, Om. And then when you're ready, on the exhale, you come back through the ajna, Om, through the Vishuddhi, Om, connecting the triangle, Anahata, Om, Manipur, Om, Shwadhisthana, Om, Muladhara, Om. Then at the bottom of your exhale, you hold the breath out and you charge the root with 3 Oms. And then repeat inhaling up through the chakras, Oming, charging each chakra, cleansing each chakra along the way. Opening at the heart, coming apart at the ajna chakra, spreading the arms, inhaling and holding. Then exhaling in one movement, one breath. Both of these are in one breath, so you'll find your own rhythm, find your own pace. And at the bottom of the exhale, hold the breath out and just 3 Oms. This is from the tantric hatha yoga lineage. It's prana mudra. Yes, ma'am. Complete 3 more rounds, and when you finish, just come lying on your back for Shavasana, long, deep relaxation with the healing vibrations of the gong. rest in Shavasana, just bring your awareness to your right hand. Feel the prana gathering in your right hand, the subtle tingles, all of your awareness, all of your breath in the right hand. Now on the next inhale, bring it to the left hand, your awareness, your prana. Feel all the subtle sensations. Feel your ability to manipulate and move energy. Remembering where focus goes, energy flows. On your next inhale, bring your awareness back to your right hand and your left leg at the same time. Feeling yourself start to work out your consciousness, exercising the mind in this very subtle yet difficult exercise. On your next inhale, bring the consciousness, the prana, to the left hand and the right leg. Now inhale, right hand, left leg, and left eyeball. Directing the energy. Having patience with yourself. On the next inhale, direct the energy to your left hand, your right foot, and your right eye. Now bring that prana to the whole body, flooding yourself with light. With each inhale, thinking gold light, gold light, gold light. Your whole body glowing with gold light. Rest of Shavasana, just release techniques. Allow yourself to effortlessly breathe in healing prana. Soaking yourself in the healing, life force energy that is always accessible to us. bring the breath back into the body, watching the navel rise and fall. Feeling the tingles, the energy flowing freely, reaping the rewards of that work you just did. Proud of you guys. When you're ready, just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. You can rotate your hands and your feet one direction then the other. If you would like to take a cat stretch to start to assimilate some of that energy, just bring one knee into the chest and twist over to the opposite direction. This activates Samanavayu twists, which are assimilating energy. Then when you're ready, just bring both knees into the chest, give them a nice hug, and then rock on your spine, giving yourself a nice little massage, getting that spinal serum flowing. And then we'll just come up into a seated meditative position, and we'll close out with the long time sun song. So it's on the back of the card. We just sing it 2 times through, and then on the second time we just sing that last part twice, I think it says in there, and then a long satnam. So we'll just rub the hands together once again, feeling the energy between the palms, feeling that heat, reminding ourselves of our abilities. Nothing to believe, we feel it here. And then we just bring our hands into our chest in prana mudra, shoulders nice and back, spine nice and straight, chin tucked, chest out. Relax the brow, relax the eyes, relax the tongue, relax the lips, relax the jaw. Take a nice grounding breath here. And exhale, let it all out. One more breath. And inhale deep to tune out. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sat Nam. Inhale deep and hold. In your mind's eye, see the most perfect, healed, strong, courageous version of yourself. On the exhale, just allow yourself to receive that version. And so it is. Satnam. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Satnam. Satnam, guys. Thank you, guys. We went a few minutes over, but I don't think anyone minds. No one minds when the gong goes a little long. Thank you.